Baba Yaga, witch or guardian of ancient wisdom? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a real treat for you. Imagine this. You're wandering through a dense forest in Eastern Europe. The mist curls around the trees, and there's this eerie, almost magical silence. You can hear the crunch of leaves under your feet, and somewhere in the distance, a mysterious melody plays. Sounds like the beginning of a fairy tale, right? Well, that's because it is. Today, we're diving into the enchanting, and sometimes downright spooky, world of Slavic folklore to explore one of its most enigmatic figures, Baba Yaga. You might have heard her name tossed around in stories, but who is she really? Is she the scary witch hiding in the woods, or is there more to her than meets the eye? In this video, we're going to peel back the layers of legend to uncover the true nature of Baba Yaga. Is she a malevolent witch out to cause trouble, or is she a guardian of ancient wisdom, guiding those who dare to seek her out? Grab yourself a cup of tea, or maybe something stronger, and let's get into it. Teacup, origins of Baba Yaga. So, let's rewind a bit. Slavic mythology is a rich tapestry woven from tales passed down through generations. Back in the day, storytelling wasn't just for fun, it was how people made sense of the world around them. Without Google or Wikipedia, folks relied on oral traditions to explain natural phenomena, teach moral lessons, and, of course, entertain. The cultural significance of these stories in Eastern Europe can't be overstated. They were the Netflix of their time. Baba Yaga's roots run deep. The earliest recorded mentions of her date back to the 18th century, but scholars believe she's been around much longer, probably since pre-Christian times. In these ancient tales, she's often depicted as a fearsome creature, but her role isn't always straightforward. Over the years, her character has evolved, showing up in various forms across different regions, each adding their own twist to her legend. Now, let's dive into her name. Baba is pretty common in Slavic languages, generally meaning grandmother or old woman. It's a term of respect, but can also be used affectionately, or not so affectionately, to describe an older woman. Yaga, on the other hand, is a bit more mysterious. Some say it derives from the Old Slavic word for illness or wrath, while others link it to words meaning horror or witch. So when you put it together, Baba Yaga could mean something like grandmother witch, wrathful woman, or even old hag. Baba Yaga in folk tales. Let's talk stories. One of the most famous tales featuring Baba Yaga is Vasilisa the Beautiful. It's a classic. Vasilisa is a young girl who, after her mother's death, is left with her cruel stepmother and stepsisters. Sound familiar? Yep, it's the Slavic spin on the Cinderella story. The stepmother, wanting to get rid of Vasilisa, sends her into the dark forest to fetch light from Baba Yaga's hut. Despite facing daunting challenges and Baba Yaga's intimidating presence, Vasilisa's kindness and bravery help her survive the ordeal. Baba Yaga also appears in other stories like The Frog Tsarevna and Maria Morevna, sometimes as an antagonist, other times as a dispenser of wisdom. In these tales, heroes and heroines often seek her out for knowledge or assistance, highlighting her complex role in folklore. Baba Yaga is a contradictory figure. On one hand, she's depicted as a cannibalistic witch who eats unsuspecting visitors, yikes, and on the other, she can be a wise old woman who offers guidance to those deemed worthy. She tests the characters, putting them through riddles and tasks that challenge their resolve. Symbolism and interpretations. Baba Yaga embodies the wild and unpredictable aspects of nature. She lives deep in the forest, away from civilization, symbolizing the untamed world. Her moods and actions can be as variable as the weather, one moment calm and nurturing, the next fierce and destructive. She's a reminder that nature is something to be respected, not controlled. Many interpretations see Baba Yaga as a figure representing the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Her hut stands at the border between the living world and the afterlife. By confronting her, characters often undergo significant personal transformation, shedding old selves to emerge anew. Baba Yaga stands out as a powerful female figure who doesn't conform to societal norms. She lives independently, exercises control over her domain, and possesses knowledge and power that others seek. She's fiercely autonomous, making her an early embodiment of female empowerment. The enigmatic hut and tools. Let's talk about her crib. Baba Yaga's hut isn't your average cottage in the woods. It stands on giant chicken legs and can move around, spinning and dancing through the forest. Visitors often need to say a special incantation to make it stop and let them in. This mobile home represents the ever-changing nature of life and the idea that wisdom doesn't stay in one place. Plus, it's just plain cool. Instead of flying on a broomstick like Western witches, Baba Yaga zooms around in a giant mortar, using the pestle as a rudder, and sweeps away her tracks with a broom. The mortar and pestle are traditional tools for grinding and blending, possibly representing her ability to transform and mix the elements of life. She's often accompanied by mysterious servants like the White Horseman, Red Horseman, and Black Horseman, who symbolize dawn, midday, and night. These figures add to her mystical aura and highlight her control over time and the natural order. Baba Yaga's influence on culture. Baba Yaga has left a hefty footprint, or chicken leg print, in the world of art and literature. She's featured in works by notable authors like Nikolai Gogol and Alexander Pushkin. Contemporary writers continue to draw inspiration from her, reinterpreting her character in novels and short stories. Artists depict her in various forms, sometimes horrifying, sometimes almost grandmotherly, reflecting her dual nature. She's also made her mark in film and media. From animated movies like Mila in the Universe, to appearances in TV series like The Magicians, Baba Yaga's influence is widespread. Video games like The Witcher series and Rise of the Tomb Raider feature her as a formidable foe or a source of ancient knowledge. Interestingly, Baba Yaga shares traits with mythological figures from other cultures. She parallels the witch in Hansel and Gretel, the Norse goddess Hel, and even elements of the Hindu goddess Kali. These similarities point to universal themes in human storytelling. Modern interpretations. In today's world, Baba Yaga has been embraced as a symbol of female power and independence. Feminist scholars highlight her autonomy and control over her own destiny as qualities that challenge traditional gender roles. She's become a sort of mascot for those advocating for women's rights and breaking societal norms. In neo-pagan and spiritual circles, Baba Yaga is revered as a goddess or spirit of wisdom and transformation. Practitioners may invoke her in rituals seeking guidance, inner strength, or a deeper connection with the natural world. Authors, filmmakers, and game developers are reimagining Baba Yaga for modern audiences. She's portrayed not just as a scary witch but as a complex character with depth and nuance. The dual nature of Baba Yaga. So, where do we land? Is Baba Yaga a witch or a guardian of ancient wisdom? The answer isn't cut and dry. She's a bit of both, embodying the complexities of human nature and the world around us. Her character challenges us to look beyond surface appearances and embrace the shades of gray. Folklore like the tales of Baba Yaga isn't just old stories, they're lessons passed down through time. They teach us about ourselves, our fears, our desires, and the world we live in. Baba Yaga's tales encourage us to face our challenges head-on, seek knowledge, and respect the forces beyond our control. At the end of the day, Baba Yaga remains an enduring figure because she resonates with something deep within us. Whether we see her as a fearsome witch or a wise guide, her stories invite us to explore the unknown and find courage in the face of uncertainty. Thanks for tagging along on this journey through misty forests and ancient tales. Big thanks to the storytellers who've kept Baba Yaga's legend alive all these years. If you're itching to learn more, check out some collections of Slavic fairy tales or dive into scholarly articles exploring her significance. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more explorations into myth and legend. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you see Baba Yaga as a witch, a guardian, or something else entirely? Drop a comment below, and let's get the conversation going.